Yo, what up, everybody? Casket King here
Rusty Love, what up, my ninjas?
and it is now time for the CnC podcast.
CnC podcast.
And we just want you to know that you don't have to watch. You can tab out, play some Minecraft or whatever, jack off if you want. We don't really care.
Yeah, whatever makes you feel like yourself. Oh, yeah. But before we do anything else, I'm going to do some shameless promotion. If
Go
you click
for it.
down below, you can go see my YouTube channel and enjoy your stay.
So, CNC podcast. We ain't done one of these in a while. People have been asking, when are you going to do another podcast? When are you going to do another podcast? Hey, fuck you, you fat piece of shit. When are you going to do another goddamn podcast?
Well, here it is, motherfuckers.
Damn fucking straight.
Yep. This is not, we haven't written down any sort of ideas or anything, so this is going to be straight up.
From the seat of our pants.
You're gonna get what we said. What we say. There's no pre anything made. So
And we have no idea
this is
how
it.
long this video is going to go.
Yeah, but seriously, just sit back, relax, enjoy your game. Hope you got a good score. You know, hope you dig up a couple more diamonds.
If you're jerking off, hopefully your door's locked.
Yeah, hopefully your mom doesn't walk in. Awkward, right?
If you need to lock your door, go ahead and do that right now. We'll wait.
Yeah, go ahead, lock your door. We give you 5 seconds. Come on.
We'll do you better. We'll give you 10.
Okay, here we go. Okay, good, close enough.
That's good enough. Yeah, the door should be shut by now.
If you haven't locked your door by now, then you're not going to. So shame on you.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, anything on your mind, man? Anything you want to talk about? Anything crazy?
Well, if you're playing Minecraft, definitely go look for the new, what is it? The underwater temples.
Yeah,
Definitely go check out some of those because they look pretty damn cool.
Yeah. Look for the hidden blocks of gold.
Oh yeah, hidden box of gold. And if you're playing League of Legends, try to make sure you don't feed.
If you're playing League of Legends, please don't be a douchebag.
Yeah, if you're playing League of Legends, feel free to add either one of us. Yeah, you know Casket's name. It's the same on here. So, and yeah. So what's been going on, man? What's been new with
just sitting around. I finally put some stuff up on my poster board, like I've been saying I was gonna do.
Oh yeah, I've seen those panties.
Yeah, man. Damn straight, you've seen the panties.
Yeah.
Had some crazy shit going on.
Yeah, man. Pretty awesome stuff, though.
Fuck yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me adjust the mic real quick. Here we go. Do a little sound test for me.
Check.
Yeah,
sound test.
Alright, that ought to be good enough right there.
Awesome sauce. Lately we've been playing a lot of League of Legends.
Also, I've just been really fucking lazy.
Yeah, I've been working on a couple of things. I've been working on animations with Anime Studio 7, which, as you already know, but your viewers don't know, I'm going to be making cartoons of us doing crazy shit, kind of like South Park style.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
What's that?
I want to know when you're going to do another Superman vlog.
Actually, I got bad news about that.
Oh no, what happened?
I went, as things happen when you wear clothes, they get dirty. So I went to go stick my shirt in the washer, and, I took it out. It was just fine. Stuck it in the dryer, and now there's this huge crack down the S on the front of the shirt.
Oh, man.
But it's still usable. It's just annoying to look at.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. I was like, damn it. Oh, well. But there is going to be more Superman vlogs. I've just been lazy. They're easy to do. I don't know why I haven't done one already. definitely going to be happening soon.
So earlier, me and Krusty, we were talking about Avatar,
Oh yeah.
and then not that shitty alien movie one either. That movie, fuck that movie.
Talking about the Airbenders.
Yep.
The
So,
anime.
you guys don't know, but Krusty Loves has only seen the first season of Legend of Korra. And I keep telling him about season 2 without giving any spoilers. And I really want to see his reaction because I think he's going to cry.
I think I'm going to. I gotta admit, I'm a huge fan of the Avatar series.
Not going to lie, I cried during season 2. You guys probably know what part I'm talking about if you've seen it.
I mean, earlier today I cried during a 1990s cartoon movie. What was it? The Quest of Camelot. If any of you seen that, I cried during that today. So this is going to be sad. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to binge watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty funny.
I'm excited. I want to get caught up. I am really excited about the whole Avatar thing. If any of you guys haven't seen Avatar, give it a shot. You might like it.
Let's definitely start with The Last Airbender.
Yeah, The Last Airbender, book 1. I mean, enjoy the whole thing. I envy you. Anyone who hasn't seen it, I envy you because I wish I could watch it all again for the first time. It's really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff, man.
And I would like to say, fuck you, M. Night Shyamalan. You ruined that fucking movie. Fuck you. I wish you would stop getting work. I wish you would fucking die. I
don't know how he gets work.
I don't either. After Science, everything he does is fucking shit.
Yeah, no joke. I don't understand why Nickelodeon would put him into making this movie. And why nobody at Nickelodeon watched the movie beforehand and was like, maybe we shouldn't put this out.
Most people who work at Nickelodeon, they don't actually watch the shows. They're like, okay, you did the movie, you did it under budget. Okay, well, let's send it out and make some money.
Yeah, he did it. Not only did he do it under budget, everything looked corny. Everything looked shitty. There were no good effects in that whole entire movie.
It took 8 guys to earthbend a fucking pebble.
Yeah, how stupid is that? I mean, they could have made that whole thing.
And it took them like 30 seconds to make it move, too.
That movie was just so disappointing. I remember whenever Nickelodeon had the commercials for it, and then they'd have the 2 main characters.
I read something. I read something really bad, man. You know the kid who plays Aang?
Yeah.
That was his first time acting.
What?
His audition tape was him doing martial arts, and they figured, hey, that's good enough.
Are you serious?
I am deadly serious.
Oh my god.
And you know what? They didn't even get any of the races of the people right. They made the fucking firebenders fucking Indian people when they're clearly white. They made the fucking waterbenders white when they're clearly not.
Yeah, when they're clearly, like... Yeah, they really did screw that stuff up. I don't know, man.
And they just destroyed any character any of the characters had. Like Sokka, he's supposed to be funny. He was not funny at all in this movie.
Oh no, he was not, and he always has that, like slapstick comedy about him.
Yeah,
I love that in the anime, because it's always gives you, even if there's something serious going on, he's in the background doing something fucking hilarious, and he's always fun to watch.
So, fuck you, M. Night Shyamalan. Fuck you, the razor blade dildo. And the worst part is, they might do a part 2.
I was hoping to God they wouldn't.
No, it's even worse, dude. They're not doing a part 2 to Last Airbender, because that movie bombed like fucking shit. They want to do a Korra movie now.
Oh, please, no.
Yeah, fans really don't want that to happen.
I bet not. I definitely don't want it to happen. watch season 2. I was really iffy about Korra whenever it first came out.
A lot of people were, man, because the fucking love triangle thing gets old after a while.
Yeah, I was really iffy. I was like, a whole new cast, a whole new crew. Is this going to be, like, because usually whenever, they do, what do you call those things?
Revamp?
Yeah, they revamp or, have spin-offs or something. They're 9 out of 10 times, they're the worst things.
I'll tell you this right now. During season 2, they pretty much end the whole love triangle thing. But in season 3, it's not really brought up that much.
Really?
Yeah. They focus more on the characters and the action and all that.
Good. But I was iffy about it, but of course I've only seen season 1, so you know a lot more than I do. But
yeah,
at the end of season 1, I was like, all right, this is going to be a good show.
During season 1, I was taken back by a lot of stuff because, like, bad guys turned out to be bad guys that I didn't know they were bad guys, and bad guys turned out to be good guys. And the fucking remember the ending?
Oh yeah, the ending.
Okay, spoiler alert right now. Spoiler alert, because I want to talk about this. If you've not seen the ending of the first season of Legend of Korra, this is a spoiler. But the part where they're on the boat.
Yeah.
And just boom, it just explodes.
Yeah, I thought the bad guy of season 1 was really pretty twisted.
There's something I've noticed that not a lot of people haven't. At the start of every book, every season of every Avatar, it always starts out on a boat.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, on season 1.
Nope, in season 1, it started out on a boat. Because the Fire Nation was coming to the Water Nation on a boat.
Okay, yeah. Because that's how the whole thing started.
Yeah, and then every book, wind, water, fire, all that, they all start out on boats. Even in Korra, it always starts out on a boat.
Wonder what, that must be like a going on theme or something.
That must be like a hidden joke or something.
I'm on a boat. Yeah. What if they made a Bender a character for League of Legends?
That would be interesting.
Yeah, like they would have to have a toggle ability to toggle between.
Well, they're making another Avatar video game for Korra.
Really?
Yeah, they say it's going to be way better than the one for the PlayStation and Xbox and all that shit. Like, you can actually toggle between the 4 elements, and it's like a beat-em-up.
Oh, like a hack and slasher?
Kinda, yeah. Like, I've already seen some of the gameplay footage of it, and it looks decent. It takes place between season 1 and 2.
What? How's that possible? Oh, season 1 and 2, yeah.
But yeah, you can toggle between the 4 elements whenever you want. It's just not endless enemies showing up. There's actual levels. You can't beat the game in one sitting.
I hate games like that, man. What's the point of buying a game that you can beat in one playthrough?
Like, I heard about this one guy. He wanted to get all the achievements on one of the Avatar games for the 360. And he literally did it in 15 minutes. Like, the only achievements were, like, get this many hit combos and that. And, like, the highest was, like, 1,000. And he did that in, like, 15 minutes.
Wow.
And then there was literally no other reason to play the game.
The problem with that is they try to appeal to children.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be a kid's game. And honestly, the anime, although it is on Nickelodeon, is very much not just for children. It's very much for adults too. It's got It's got hidden themes in there. It's got
innuendos and whatnot.
Brutal attacks. Do what?
Innuendos and things like that.
Yeah, I mean it's got brutal, damaging. Like you can, and I forget his name. I'm bad with names in general. Like
People have died.
Do what?
People have died.
Yeah, people died. But this is a spoiler for those who haven't seen season 1, but and you know the Fire Nation's son, the son that follows with goes with the grandfather. Like you get to see how his eye gets all mutated and burnt. You know how his father does that to him. Like you get to see this damaging stuff.
You know, that's something else that bugged me about the movie. In the movie, he wasn't really that burnt.
Oh no!
You almost couldn't even notice it.
Yeah, in the anime, it was like really freaking burnt, like hard in there.
Like there's no way you're gonna miss it.
Oh no! Like it's completely scar tissue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the movie, it's just like cheap makeup.
God, I fucking hate that movie.
They could have, you know, if they would have actually taken the time.
Like he said he watched the whole fucking series, but no, I'm gonna change the name, how you pronounce the character's name, and I'm gonna rush through this and that, and I'm gonna make the effects shitty, and I'm gonna use a kid who's never acted a day in his fucking life, all because he could do martial arts.
What did Nickelodeon give him like a $30,000 budget? Because literally, you could make a movie like that for less than $30,000.
I don't know what the budget was, but I know it flopped, and I know it lost money.
I mean, seriously, literally everything was done on the green screen. You know,
and it wasn't even that good. I mean, the effects were shitty. The fire moved so slow, it wasn't funny.
Yeah. It was really stupid. I mean, it was done on this really shitty stage.
And the slow-mo is so shitty, you can actually see the actors waiting to get hit.
Oh, God.
I mean, you can just tell it was all choreographed.
Now, if the people who made The Matrix made that movie,
it would have been a lot better.
It would have been a freaking #1 seller.
I mean, why do a live-action version at all?
I mean, if you're going into the live-action version, you've got to really make it good. Like,
and you have to know the characters.
Yeah, or at least know that they're racist, for heaven's sakes. That's
fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I did notice. Even though I was so young at the time, I immediately noticed, I was like, she's not white. Why is she white?
Dude, you don't just ask people why they're white.
I'm just saying the main character.
It's a joke, dude. White. It's an Avatar joke in season 1, remember? You don't just ask people why they're white.
Yeah, oh god.
I've never seen a white waterbender before. You're like, Corey, you don't ask people why they're white. Dude, maybe that was a joke because of the movie. Because people kept saying, well, they're white. They're not supposed to be white. Well,
oh my god, that would make so much sense.
I know, right?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Also, yeah, I'd like to say that we found a pretty good combo for bot lane on League of Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Today. I'm really happy with that.
Let's not tell them the combo. Let's make them guess.
Do what?
Let's not tell them the combo. Let's make them guess.
Okay, we won't tell them the combo for bot lane. But it's a good combo. Yeah, it is a support and an AD carry. That's the other thing I'm saying. But it's a good combo. And I like it much more than our old combo. Although I really do enjoy playing that other.
Yeah, our old combo of 2 Dr. Mundos on bot lane wasn't really working out.
Yeah.
You know, mainly because the game wouldn't allow it.
Mostly because, you know, every time we do that, people would be calling us hackers and, you know, all that other stuff. But I'm looking forward to making gaming videos, though.
Dude, I can't wait for Gnar to come out, man. I want to buy that little bastard so bad.
You mean the gremlin?
Yeah, dude.
Yes, he's a little freaking gremlin, I swear to God.
He's like a mugwai, dude.
I wonder if he's going to have a toggle ability where he can toggle back and forth between.
Yeah, that's his R ability. Like until you get R, you can't control when you like turn into the big one.
Yeah.
Like even after you get your ultimate though, you still can't control it. Like if the bar fills up, you're gonna turn. But like with your R, you can kind of control it better or something.
That's going to be unpredictable, though. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing.
Well, you can still when you're playing against somebody, you can tell they're gonna transform because they start glowing red and shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
plus,
but if you
that's
can't
when they
control it.
transform, they get slower, so you can still run away from them. Like their exact
But if you can't control it, though, what happens if you can't you have no control over the character?
Well, you have control of the character. You just can't control him when he's transforming. Like when he's big, you can control him. You can do your attacks and you can move around, but you can't just control. Like with the spider chick, you can toggle human spider whenever you want.
Oh yeah.
See, they made this character to balance that out. Now you can't control when he transforms unless you have his ultimate. And even then, you still can't control when he transforms because when he's in battle and he does damage, that bar goes up.
Does his attacks change whenever he transforms?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Like they're the exact opposite of each other. When he's small, he has fast attack, he's fast, but when he's big, he gains more health, but he's slower. He's like a tank in an
I wonder
ADC.
what. I wonder what type of items would be good to build with him.
That's a good question.
That's going to be a very unique item build set. I can already tell. He's going to be doing.
What if there's like a custom item that's just for him? You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Just like with the bone necklaces and like the robotic hand thing and whatever.
Very possible. I could see that being a possibility. Mm. But I'm definitely looking forward to making gaming videos. So working with the Trendy Gaming.
Oh yeah.
That's why I like. I want to try to do at least 2 gaming videos a week, 2 League of Legends, and then alternate gaming videos like from other games, like Warframe, Team Fortress, Minecraft, yada yada.
Oh yeah, dude, how's that Minecraft thing going?
It's going pretty good. I sent them the thing today. I'll hear back from them within 24 hours. So I sent them my bank thing so they can verify that it was purchased by my card, so I can get them to switch it to my email. So I'll be good then.
It's gonna be funny. Like we are gonna do Minecraft videos together, but we're also gonna do this one other thing besides our Minecraft videos in Minecraft. Remember the Mormon skin I made?
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah.
Yes.
See, we're gonna go into Minecraft servers and we're gonna make books and we're gonna go around people's houses as Mormons. We're both gonna be wearing the same exact skin.
Yep. You're gonna be. What didn't we say we're gonna have the same Mormon name? I think that.
Yeah, we're both gonna be named Tom.
Yeah, Mormon Tom.
You're Tom. I'm Tom. We're all Tom.
Yeah. We like Elder Tom. That's what we're gonna.
We were also gonna We were gonna make a bunch of leather pants and rename them Magic Underwear.
Yes. And then we're gonna go to random Minecraft servers.
And go to random people's houses and we're like, do you have a moment to talk about Jesus?
Yeah, he died for your sins so you could build blocks.
Using a mod is a sin. If you use a mod, you're going to go to the nether. If you build a nether portal, you're going to go to the nether. That's a sin. If you grief other people's houses, that's a sin. You're going to go to the nether.
Yeah, griefing's a sin. Oh man, yeah, we need to make a list of like the 10 sins of Minecraft.
If you hack, you're going to go to the nether. Would you like some of our magic leather pants?
Would you like to join our cause?
We have plenty of books.
What if we got a following of Toms to go around and join us?
They're like, okay, we're gonna need you to change your skin, otherwise you're gonna go to the Nether.
You must
The only
become a god.
Minecraft you can play is vanilla, otherwise you're gonna go to the Nether and be tortured by zombie pigmen for the rest of your days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I cannot wait to do this. I'm really excited about the gaming videos.
Yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Plus, there's gonna be the normal series we do where we try to get to the end and fight the Nether Dragon. I'm gonna throw you some curveballs though, dude. I might fuck with you. I might blow up our house or hide some shit. Or I might run off and build my own house and start fighting you.
Hey, that's the fun of Minecraft. Anything goes.
Like, you'll think, okay, well, we've got this house we've been building together. Then you remove a block from the house one day, find a ladder going down about 50 blocks, and you find that I have a secret fortress that I've been building, and it's full of potions and diamonds and portals.
And then I take all your diamonds.
No, then I kill you.
And I make it into armor.
Because then I'll have lots of traps set up.
Oh man, I can't wait. Yeah, these gaming videos. I want to do like as my schedule as of right now is going to be weekly Weird News Wednesdays, effed up Fridays, and then gaming videos, except for the first Mondays of every month, which is going to be my story Mondays.
And me, I don't have a schedule. I just make a video whenever I'm not being lazy.
But I would like to do at least 3 gaming videos a week, 2 League of Legends and 1 other. And they can be as long as who cares, because after you have your YouTube account for so long, I think I can upload videos that are at 10 hours max. So it can go on for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're going to have a little fortress under our house.
I might just go build my own house, or I don't know. Anything could happen. It's Minecraft.
Hey, we should make a church we should join a server and then make a church.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be Mormons. We gotta have a church.
Yeah, we gotta have a church, a temple, as they call it. We gotta go to temple. And then, we gotta make little signs to invite people to our temple.
Yep.
Spaghetti monster.
Flying spaghetti monster. Yeah.
That'll be the god. Our god.
Our God is Notch, okay?
And then we're gonna annoy the shit out of people like Mormons do in real life.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk into people's houses and sit on their furniture.
And refuse to leave until things get really awkward.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. There's a lot of good things happening in the future.
There's also some scary shit happening in the future.
Yeah, it's crazy world we live in, man.
Sometimes the future is happening in 2005. We're just gonna let that be our little inside joke. We're not gonna explain that at all.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be our inside joke.
And people are gonna be like, "What? What happened in 2005? What are you talking about?"
Oh, if someone can figure it out,
then they must be from the future.
Yes. If someone knows what
which is in 2005.
Yes.
You know what really pisses me off?
What's that?
You know what year the Jetsons take place?
What's that?
The year 2002.
What?
Where the fuck is my flying suitcase car and my giant house in the sky?
Yeah, Back to the Future. Where's my hoverboards? Doesn't that take place next year?
2 years, I believe.
I thought it was 2015.
No, you're right. Next year, you're right.
I want my freaking hoverboard, dude.
Well, apparently next year we're all gonna be dressing like we thought we would in the 70s in the future, And we're gonna have hoverboards, and Jaws 8 will be coming out.
Yes, Jaws 8, where they have the holographic thing or pop straight
I
out.
tell you, man, next year fashion is gonna suck.
Oh yeah, and you can go to pop stores and order things through the screen. Just not far off. Yeah,
We're all gonna be wearing retarded hats, and kids are gonna be fixing arcade machines and saying, "Well, Donkey Kong sucks. That's for old people."
yeah, man. I want my hoverboard though, dude. I've been looking forward to that for many years. And remember that thing about the Jetsons? I think it was you that told me this one time, where they had the special where they were supposed to go to vacation in the future.
What?
Remember that the special on the Jetsons, whenever they were supposed to go on vacation in the future, but it actually sent them to the Flintstones?
Yeah, dude, that's a creepypasta.
Oh, I thought that was a thing that actually happened.
Nah, dude, that's a creepypasta. No, I mean, they made a movie like that, but they're saying that they didn't really go back in time. They just went below the clouds of their houses, and that's where all the poor people are. They have to live like cavemen.
Oh, I thought it was that the theory was is they actually did go into the future, like after.
No, the thing is, in the movie, they go to the past to meet the Flintstones. But in the creepypasta, they don't really go into the past. They just go below the clouds under their houses on the poles. And then they're like, the people down there are so poor, they have to live like cavemen.
Dude, that's freaking mind twist.
Yeah, man.
Jetson and the Flintstones. I want to watch that.
Probably on YouTube.
Probably is.
We're going to play a little game now.
Alright, let's play a game.
We're going to play the game. It's called Guess What's in My Hand.
I'm going to say... I get 3 guesses.
I'm going to give you a hint right now. Alright, listen to this. That is your hand.
Do it again.
I will do it again. Here we go.
In your hand, there is a spoon.
No. Would you like another hint?
Yes.
It is long.
A dildo.
No. Would you like another hint?
I do get one more guess, so yes.
It is sharp, and some would consider it pointy.
Is it a knife, Precious? Is it the knife?
Is it the what?
A knife, Precious?
It is a knife. You got it right.
We get to eat the Precious.
No, you don't get to keep the precious.
No, we get to eat the Precious.
No, you don't get to eat the precious. That would kill you. You cannot eat a knife.
No, we win the game. We get to eat the Precious.
No, you don't.
That's from the Hobbit movie.
I didn't see it.
I know, but it's awful.
I had to watch the first 3 Lord of the Rings movies so many times. There's no way in fucking hell I'll ever watch them again.
Oh man, I love it. I am a huge fan of also like anything that takes place in like fantasy style with wizards and stuff. I'm there. That's why I was addicted to World of Warcraft for 7 years. I love the fantasy style, man. I love it.
I don't know, dude. I think once you don't have any toilet paper and you can't wipe your ass, I think you'd stop loving it so much.
Well...
Like, wait a second, I have to shit in an outhouse that has never been cleaned?
And I've got to wipe with straw?
You don't even wipe with straw. You don't wipe at all. People back then did not wipe. That's
in
why
the
they always
past.
shook hands a weird way. They always touching each other's forearms.
Mm.
Their hands were always dirty. They were also checking for daggers.
Well, I set a fantasy world with wizards, so unless there's ever been real wizards, I don't want to go back in time.
I don't know, I
But
guess you could say there were some wizards.
if there has been real wizards, I want to go back in time and I want to learn from them. Teach me the ways of wizardry.
Well, technically, dude, wizards back then were nothing more than alchemists. Stuff we, like, scientists do commonly now was, like, considered magic back then.
Yeah. But I want real wizards that can cast fireballs and,
Well, you could do that with a lighter and some spray paint.
Yeah, but I want to be a wizard that can conjure items out of thin air.
It's called 3D printing, my friend.
I want to be a wizard that can freeze people instantly with frost.
Yeah, that's called fucking winter up north.
I want to be like I want to be a wizard. Why can't I be a wizard? Why is that not possible? Someone tell me that. I want to be a wizard.
Well, if you have an answer for Krusty Levels, put it in the comments down below.
How can I be a wizard? Someone tell me how I can be a wizard. I will do it. I want to find.
Okay, I can tell you how to be a wizard. I actually just found this out in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You gotta send me $20,000.
Okay, next step.
You watch Bed Dabs and Broomsticks a couple times. Then I'm gonna conk you in the head with a large object and hit you until you're so retarded you believe that's what happened.
Oh god, that sounds like something Bender would say.
It is something Bender said.
Yes, it is. Futurama, gotta love it. I was so sad that Futurama ended.
Dude, it's ended several times. They keep getting canceled. They keep getting another season. They're gonna get another season, watch.
Nope, they ended it permanently.
That's what they said the last 6 times.
The way that they ended the last episode, there is no way.
I don't want to know. Actually, go ahead and tell me. Spoiler alert, I need to know this. How did they end the last episode?
Well, the last episode, the way they ended it was, it started, I'll just get to the core of it, but I'm not going to tell you all of it because it's worth watching. Basically, they keep playing with time, and then...
Okay, wait, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Yeah, like Fry commits suicide from jumping off of a building.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He's like, if you want to be with me and you love me, meet me at this building, and yada yada yada, here, and he's going to propose to her. Well, she never shows up for some reason. I forget why. So he gets on top of the building and he jumps off to commit suicide. And then he sees that she's at the bottom, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then she has this controller where she can press this button and it'll reset time up to like 10 seconds. So he hits the ground and splatters and dies. So she keeps hitting this button, so he keeps coming back alive over and over. And when he hits the ground, he splats into nothing, over and over again.
If she can rewind time for 10 seconds, why does she run under him and catch him?
Because he's falling from like a 50-foot story building, and it would kill them both.
Yeah, but
he hits the ground and splatters.
But she's a mutant. She has more strength than a normal person.
Yeah, but at the speed he's going, like when he hits the ground, he splatters into like a pile of goop. Like that's how hard he hits. But the professor somehow figures out that they're in a time loop, and he jumps inside this thing that prevents him from being stuck in the time loop. He captures everybody up into it, this orb, and he goes around town and he finds her pressing the button over and over again to prevent him from dying. And they find a way to keep him from dying, So what happens is, they capture him inside the ball thing that's outside of time, and then the controller gets hit a certain way or crushed or something, and then all of time's frozen except for Leela and Fry.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking about now.
And so they live out their whole entire lives together. And then at the very end, the professor shows back up when they're both old, gray-haired, wrinkled, like barely able to stand. And the professor's like, yeah, the only way I can reset this is if I take us back to the very beginning, and then they're like, would you like to do this all over again? He's like, sure, why not? So they go back into the void, and time's reset back to episode 1. And that's how it completely ends.
Damn, dude.
So there is no way in hell they can add a new episode. They made it where it's impossible.
So I think we're going to have to call this podcast, CnC Podcast, Spoiler Alert.
Yeah. Alerts. Multiple spoilers.
Also, Abraham Lincoln dies, Voldemort dies, and a whole bunch of other people die.
Yeah, Voldemort dies, Harry Potter lives. Let's see, what other spoilers can we give? Legolas is in the Hobbit movies, even though he's not supposed to be in there.
They're they're making more Harry Potter books.
Really?
Yeah, this is when he's like grown up and shit.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Let's see how many spoilers we can throw into this. Let's throw as many spoilers as possible.
What's the spoilers to Breaking Bad?
The guy dies at the end. He's floating in a tub of chemicals, and then the guy that keeps going, "Yo, bitch," drives off in the middle of the darkness, and that's a spoiler of Breaking Bad.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Do what?
Rosebud is the name of the sled.
Let's see here. What's other spoiler alerts?
Spoiler alert! Biodome is a shitty movie.
Oh yeah, that's not a spoiler alert. Everybody knows that. What's another good
spoiler alert? The dog dies at the end. I'm not gonna tell you which movie that's from.
Every movie. Lassie.
Lassie died at the end of the Lassie movie?
Yeah.
I was talking about Old Yeller.
Oh. Oops.
There are still some people out there. Dude, there are still some people out there who don't know that Old Yeller dies at the end of the movie?
Yeah, I remember seeing it as a kid. I was so freaking sad. I was like, no.
Dude, I remember in 8th grade, we had to watch the movie for whatever reason, and there were people in the back crying. I'm just sitting there like, are there really people in the back row fucking crying? Somebody's 15 years old, they're going to cry their fucking eyes out. We've been forced to watch this movie I don't know how many times. But there are people out there who still don't know that the dog dies at the end.
Oh, dude, there's a movie coming out called The Giver. I had to read the book back in
Oh yeah, dude, I had to read that same book. I'm gonna have to reread it now. I remember it being kind of interesting.
Yeah, the movie comes out later this year. Spoiler alerts: it's all black and white, and the guy can see colors, and that's why he's chosen for the spot. And eventually, he brings color to the whole freaking universe, and that's the whole movie. I just spoiled it for everybody out
there. I don't
there.
think that's what it was like in the book. I think in the book it was something completely different.
No, in the book there was no color. That's the thing. You didn't know it because it's in a book.
Yeah, but in the book, I don't think he brought color to his own town. I think he left the town.
Eventually he started bringing color to the world because he started giving people the memories of color. So then they started seeing it. Because he has memories. That's what his job is in the world. He has the memories, and he sees color for the first time through it.
Because what I remember was he took some kid or something. He went outside of his own town or whatever, and he found like the real world. Because apparently they were living in like some sort of bubble or something. That's what I thought I remembered. I guess I'm wrong.
Well, I may be wrong too because it's been years, but I remember like there was no color, and then one day he saw an apple, and it was red. And it was the first time he ever seen the color red. And he was flipping ape shit because everything was black and white in their town. And
Dude,
he was like,
remember when
"Holy
we were
crap! What
forced
is
to
this
read?
thing I'm seeing?"
Remember when we were forced to read Grease?
Oh God,
Yeah.
that is. I hated that so much.
Like, they make you listen to the fucking tape. Like, you're not capable of... I remember having to read The Giver in 5th grade. No, wait. It was 6th grade we had to read The Giver. But we had to listen to it on tape and follow along with the book. And the teacher would call somebody and make sure they're fucking listening. But if I had been reading the book, I would have been done with the fucking book while other people were still on chapter 3. And
Yeah,
that pissed me off
alert.
so much.
Spoiler alert, Chris Farley's dead.
I don't think that's a spoiler alert, dude. Everybody knows he's dead.
I know, but I wish I didn't.
It's okay, dude. I can just hit you with the bat a few times until you think that's what happened.
Okay, just do it. Just do it. Do it now. Oh, God. No, I still remember. More. One more. Oh, okay. Where am I? What the fuck?
I'm your bank accountant. You owe me $20,000.
Oh, do I have that?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I have $20,000?
In the bank. You just have to give it to me in cash right now.
All right, let me go see if I can't find it.
All right, you go do that.
Oh, man. Oh, spoiler alert. At the end of Frozen.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I haven't seen the movie yet. It's on my list of things to watch. It's really far down the list, so it's going to be a while.
Oh, good thing you didn't hear me, because I still said it.
So, shit, what should we talk about now, man?
I don't know. Let's see here. Alternate ending to the Breaking Bad. I wish that was the original ending.
Everybody wishes that was the original ending.
Dude, where it goes back to Malcolm in the Middle? Yes. For the love of God, yes.
Dude, what if Malcolm turned out to be the guy who cusses a lot and helps him cook? Because, like, he's all smart and shit, and he could totally cook meth if he wanted to.
Well, subconsciously, if that's the way it is, he's got to know how to cook meth, because if he can do it in his head perfectly like that, then subconsciously he knows it. I loved how at the end of it, she's like, quit poking me with that. She's like, is that you? And he's like, I'm the one that knocks. Like as if he's been twisted by his dream, you know what I mean?
The weird thing is, Frankie Muniz now looks like a drug dealer.
Yes. Yes, he does. Oh, that's so creepy.
I wish he would get more work.
Yeah, I need to download, I need to rewatch Malcolm in the Middle.
Dude, I've seen every episode of Malcolm in the Middle at least 6 times. I've got them all memorized.
I need to rewatch them. I think I've seen the whole thing once, and it's worth seeing again.
It's like King of the Hill. I've seen every episode of King of the Hill at least 10 times. Because they put it on Adult Swim, and they run them in order. So every night they do 2 episodes at least. And you could sit there, and after a year, you'll seen every episode.
Oh, yeah, man. I tell you, that King of the Hill is alright. Like, I loved it when I first started seeing it, but they do not show every episode. There's a couple seasons, which I have not seen them play on air for a long time.
Nah, dude, Adult Swim plays every episode.
There's one episode I've only seen them play once. And
what
it was
episode?
The one where Bobby gets the deck of tarot cards.
Dude, they show that one all the time.
I've only seen that episode one fucking time.
I don't know how, dude. They show it all the time.
And then Bobby joins a cult.
Yeah, dude, they show that one all the time.
That's a weird episode. That's like way out of the norm for their
I liked the last episode. I thought it had a good ending.
Well, I didn't see the last one. What was it? Spoiler alert.
You never saw the last episode of King of the Hill?
Nope.
Alright, well, let me lay this down for you. It turns out Bobby has something in common with Hank after all this time.
What is was it?
It's that Bobby can tell what a piece of meat is like just by looking at it. He can grade meat like a professional. And so Hank takes Bobby to like a meat grading contest, and they win. And like they in the episode, they're grilling together. All the neighbors come around. They eat dinner. There's something weird about the last episode, though. It really irks me.
What's that?
Well, everybody's running to the Hill House for dinner. Boomhauer throws his wallet up on his dresser, and inside his wallet is some kind of badge. And if you think about it, they never tell you what Boomhauer does. Hank sells propane, Dale kills bugs, Dotrieve cuts hair, but they never say what Bill does, or they never say what Boomhauer does.
Yeah.
They're like, is he like a secret agent? They want him to keep an eye on Dale. Like, they literally never explain it. He's just got a badge in his wallet for something.
It shows it in the last episode?
Yeah, dude, it's only for a split second. I haven't looked up the screenshot yet because I'm lazy. But there's a badge in his wallet. And they literally never say what he does for a living.
He never really does a job.
Exactly, dude. They never say what he does for a living. He has to do something for a living, otherwise he wouldn't have a house.
And think about it. If he did work as a secret agent and they wanted them to keep eyes on him, he would be the perfect agent because he grew up around.
Exactly.
Around him, so they know that they would trust him. You know.
They knew Dale would trust Boomhauer
because they grew up together.
Because before that, they no hints as to what Boomhauer does for a living. He never mentions it. It's never put in any episode until the very last episode, and he throws his wallet up on the dresser, and it just happens to open, and there's a badge. And I may be mistaken, but I think it says FBI.
Oh my god, that puts a whole new twist on the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna blow your fucking mind even more, man.
What's that?
There's a conspiracy about King of the Hill.
What's that?
Hank is not Bobby's father.
What?
Think about it. Bill is Bobby's father.
Bill?
They look alike. They have the same body build. Bill has repeatedly said to Hank, "Hank, I slept with Peggy on a cold, rainy night years ago." Bill is in love with Peggy, and Peggy wants nothing to do with Bill. Hank can't really have children because of the whole, medical thing. Yet he somehow has a miracle kid all of a sudden. Why do you think Bill likes Bobby so much? Why do you think he tells him his family recipe for the barbecue?
Wait, he admitted to Hank that he slept with his wife?
Remember in the boat episode where they go overboard on the boat and they're in the water? Bill panics and says, "Hank, I slept with Peggy on a cold, rainy night years ago."
Oh my god, I didn't see that.
And there's been other hints in the past, too. Why do you think Bobby looks so much like Bill? And he does nothing about Hank. And think about it, the only reason Bobby can identify meat and shit is because when Bobby was a baby, Hank was always talking about meat. It shows it in the final episode. Think about it, man. Bill's in love with Peggy. Peggy wants nothing to do with him.
Maybe Peggy slept with him to get a baby.
Possibly.
Oh, man.
I just blew your fucking mind, didn't I?
My mind has just been blown.
I mean, picture Bill and picture Bobby. Stand them next to each other. Compare them.
Alright, here's the problem with that. Bobby has blonde hair.
So, two people with black hair could have a blonde-haired baby.
But Hank also has brown hair. How does Bobby get blonde hair?
Well, you gotta think, one of Bill's relatives, when they go to Louisiana, he has a blonde relative.
Oh yeah, he's got a couple of them. his cousins.
Yeah.
That was a weird episode.
Technically, only one of them was his cousin.
Do what?
Technically, only one of them was his cousin.
Yeah, but you gonna take the chance?
Yeah. I mean, think about it, man. Just think about it. He gave him the family recipe for the barbecue. You know, he likes Bobby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that doesn't make sense because, like, random episodes, they'll be out there drinking beer, and he'll just mention Bobby, like, oh, you know, because Bobby will come by, and then Bobby will just stand there and talk to him. Oh, and remember whenever him and Bobby and his little girlfriend, Laotian girlfriend, broke up?
Yeah.
He went to Bill, and Bill was like, you know, don't make the same mistakes I did. You know, like a father would say to his son.
Yeah.
And tried to get him to get her back. And he didn't go to Hank for that.
Weird, huh? Made you think. Think about all. Now, when you go back and rewatch King of the Hill, you're going to pick up on little subtle things, and you're going to think, oh my god, it might be true.
Now, I need to know if Boomhauer's got an FBI badge or if it's just a sheriff badge.
You know, let's both of us look that up tomorrow after we watch Korra, and we deal with the feels. Because before we watch the last episode of Korra, you know, tomorrow's new episode, you know, we gotta deal with the feels, because I know you're gonna be feeling the feels, man, after you see what you're gonna see.
Feeling the feels.
It's okay, man. It's just sandpaper dildo. You know, your anus is gonna bleed for the rest of your life, but it's gonna be okay.
Dude, that just like seriously, my mind is so blown right now about the King of the Hill thing. I mean, that would make perfect sense, though.
Why do you think Bill's always stalking Peggy?
Yeah. And then Boomhauer.
Maybe that's why Bill's wife left him. She found out.
No, his wife left him because she's a freaking hoe.
Yeah, that too.
Dude, she's a massive hoe.
I mean, think about it. What if you had done a DNA test, if that was possible, what would happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, why? How come Hank never asked Peggy about when they slept together?
Because Hank doesn't believe it. He just told Bill to shut up. He was just saying it to say it. Because Hank's like, that's my boy. You know, somehow we had a kid. And there you go.
Yeah, even though it's married Eureka. And didn't they try to have another kid and they couldn't?
Yeah. You know, dude, I just thought of something.
What?
Well, you know Cotton dies, right?
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Okay, well, Cotton dies. Okay, Cotton dies.
Oh.
Don't feel too bad. He's a fucking asshole. I done blew off my shins.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second to get over this.
Okay, well, Cotton dies. Episodes later, Hank gets a call from Dee Dee, you know, the blonde chick.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, Cotton has his last will and shit for you. Dee Dee shows up, but where's the baby? Cotton had a baby. Hank's brother, Good Hank.
Uh-huh.
What happened to Good Hank? They never mentioned him ever again.
I didn't.
Nah, dude. She was like already remarried to some rich dude. And they never mentioned Good Hank ever again. He's not at a family reunion. He's never seen in the background.
What the fuck?
So what happened to Good Hank?
Where did Good Hank go?
Isn't it weird how Hank has two brothers?
Yeah, he's got the Chinese one, or Japanese one.
And then he's got a brother that's like one.
That's weird, isn't it?
That's gotta be weird. You're 40 and you have a 1-year-old brother. Like, how the fuck do you explain that?
I have a really horny old dad.
Well, the weird thing is, Bobby's an uncle now. And he's only like 13.
Yeah, he may only be like you know. I can't get over the whole thing with Boomhauer, man. That's just blowing my brain out.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna find out. We're gonna look for the picture. We're gonna, if we have to download the episode and freeze frame it, we can.
I mean, that would make sense because, you know, and the weird thing is some of the stuff that he said has been true. Like, what's that episode where Bill has to sue the army because they gave him all these sort of hormones and,
Oh yeah, yeah,
you know, something about like the polar like flubberation thing.
yeah, yeah. I remember that episode.
Like some of the stuff that he says has been true, so it would be a good idea for them to have an agent keep an eye on him. Oh, dude! Oh my God, this just totally makes it better. You know, whenever Megalomar explodes and Boomhauer goes to the phone to call for help,
Yeah.
and the next day, what's his name's out there, and they're saying like, "Have you found any pieces of so and so?" You know, like they don't want you to know that they found the, you know.
Sir, we are they.
Yeah. Well, who called they in? Boomhauer's the only one calling in on the thing.
Yeah, but think about it. They just seen he was talking to someone at dispatch. They're like, "Sir, we need you to talk slower. We can't understand you." So he was like calling cops and ambulances and shit.
Yeah, that's true. But he's got to be special agent. He's never had a cop car.
He's never had a job that we know of.
He's never worked. He's just going around seducing women.
Yeah, like James Bond.
Maybe he's a secret spy.
There's no
Dude,
telling. We'll find out tomorrow. We're gonna download the episode. We're gonna do a freeze frame. We're gonna see what we can see.
I'll tell you what I want to know is when did you start going crazy? What's his name? Like thinking all this weird stuff about the government.
I think it happened in high school.
Because, you know, at some point he had to snap.
I think when they were in high school, he was already talking about that crazy shit. Because, you know,
Well,
they do some flashbacks from back when they were in high school, and he was, like, weird and shit. I'm still surprised he still thinks the Indian kid's his kid.
Oh, yeah. That's clearly not his child.
Yeah, that was John Ripcorn.
Oh, dude, my brain just made connections.
Dude, you didn't know John Redcorn was the father?
No, I did. Remember when Peggy first found out?
Yeah, she was gonna tell.
She was gonna tell. And whenever she went to tell, his wife came out, you know, to try to plead. Remember?
Yeah.
And I swear to God, you know, Peggy goes, he has the right to know, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes, like, you have the room to talk. And then they go to another scene.
Whoa, dude, I totally forgot about that.
That made, like, you know, that was just like, it was like real quick, like, boom. And then
throwaway scene, no one would think about it.
No one would think about it because because they're worried about how she's going to tell him. But she says, like, you have the room to talk, and then it's the next scene.
Hey, dude, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to pour me some of these cornflakes into this cup and eat them.
Go for it, bro. I don't mind.
Because I am fucking starving right now, and I haven't eaten in like 12 hours.
Cornflakes!
You're probably wondering why I have cornflakes in my bed.
Dude, why? Everybody needs cornflakes in their bed.
No, they don't, dude. That's not normal.
I want cornflakes in my bed.
Come on, damn it.
Cornflakes. Are they frosted? Do they have sugar on them?
I wish.
Oh, they're sugarless flakes.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking plain.
Super.
Technically, I shouldn't even be eating them. We use them to put on chicken.
Do what?
We use them to put on chicken.
Ah.
Yeah, dude, instead of flour, you use unfrosted cornflakes and you fry it up. It turns out really good.
Yeah. I've been trying to eat healthy lately. I've stopped with the whole fried food as much as I can. I've been baking and whatnot. Trying to be healthy. But so why have we eaten in like 12 hours, man?
Because it's 4 in the morning and dinner's around noon.
Damn, that's an early dinner.
Yeah, people in Florida eat dinner really fucking early.
Good God.
Hey, did you see Good Mythical Morning had their 500th episode yesterday or something?
Yes, I saw that. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
The 500 bounty ball thing was pretty cool.
Will it taco?
And the flashbacks. I like that. The 500 has high five. You know, I actually counted. I counted every time because whenever they fast forward, you can still hear it. I counted every time they hit, and they did do 500.
You know, I think I might go back and watch the episode with the waterbed thing again.
Oh, yeah. I want to go back and watch the one where they go into the hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, whenever Rhett comes out of there, his eyes are so big. He's just like an animal, like, he's just, seeing the outside for the first time.
You know, I've always wanted to try one of those.
Dude, that would be crazy, scary.
You know, they did an episode on The Simpsons like that.
Really?
Yeah, it was like in season 3 or something, I think. Really old episode.
Simpsons has done everything. And have they released the Family Guy Simpson episode yet?
Nah, I don't think that's going to come out till either the end of the year or next year.
Yeah, it's some sort of attempt to try to save.
You know, there's one thing about The Simpsons that disappointed me.
That.
The movie. It could have been so much better.
Yeah.
But they were trying to compete with Family Guy, so they had to try and be edgy and do shit.
Yeah, because, Family Guy is really... They're totally two different type of cartoons, and now...
Yeah, if it hadn't have been for Family Guy, The Simpsons might still be good.
Yeah, but Family Guy really hurt The Simpsons.
Yeah, they did.
Family Guy, took cartoon families and completely rewrote it like how it should be done.
Yeah. Man, I still remember some of the first times I saw The Simpsons, man. Must have been back in 1994.
Damn, 20 years ago.
Man, I remember being 4 years old, sitting on the floor, surrounded by toys, a 4-year-old would have.
Mm-hmm.
Watching an episode of The Simpsons, must have been from season 2 at least, season 1.
Mm.
Yep.
I always liked the Treehouse of Horrors.
Oh yeah, those are always good. Of course, I haven't seen like the last 3 because I don't watch TV anymore.
Project Free TV.
Huh?
It's a website. You can literally watch anything that's been on TV, movies and TV shows.
Yo, dude, you want some of my cornflakes?
Oh, yeah. I'd love some cornflakes.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Cornflakes. These could need some sugar. If I had some sugar, I'd put in here.
Yeah, I wish I had sugar too.
I got some downstairs. I'm just too lazy to go get it. But yeah, let's see here. I guess we should probably wrap up the
Nah,
podcast.
man, we've done podcasts longer than this one.
How long has the podcast been on for?
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good podcast. I mean,
Hey, have you seen Weird Al's new video?
which one?
It's not a music video. He was doing something. It's on his YouTube channel.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, he was like milking sugarcane or something.
No, I think sugarcane.
I believe he's somewhere down here in Florida, actually.
I believe that Weird Al has found the fountain of youth, and he refuses to give it to me.
I don't know. I think Betty White might have found it. That's why she hasn't aged in forever.
Yeah, Betty White and Weird Al are sharing the secret. And I wanted to, come on, Betty White, Weird Al, come on, help a brother out. Can I just get a couple drops of that good stuff? I still say that if Chris Farley was still alive, him and Jack Black should have done a movie together.
Oh, definitely. I mean, originally he was going to be Shrek. He had like 70% of his lines recorded.
I would love to see those lines.
Say, somewhere out there it still exists. They never deleted it.
I want those. I want to see a movie where he does the lines for Shrek. I would pay to see that. I mean, I don't understand. I didn't even realize he had a drug problem, you know? He just overdoses on cocaine.
Well, you know, man, when you live in a van down by the river.
Huh?
Well, you know, man, when you live in a van down by the river.
Oh, man. And you try to get some bait for fishing. Remember that episode?
Yeah.
I can catch fish with a crack rock.
Yeah.
Just tie it to the hook. It's this new age herbal bait. What's your favorite episode of King of the Hill?
Yeah, it's really hard for me to say, man. Like, I've seen every episode. It's hard to pick one.
Yeah. I would love to have seen Bill end up with a girl. Like, you know.
Yeah, in the final episode, he's still alone.
I know. That's a story that shouldn't have ended that way.
I wish they'd do another series. It could be like in the future. Bobby's grown up. He's like in his 30s now. He has a kid.
I want Bill to find love because honestly, I relate so much to Bill, and I need to know that it's okay.
Dude, you're nothing like Bill.
Yes, I am. Except I don't work in the military and I don't cut hair. But I feel like I have the same luck with women as he does.
I don't know, were you once a cross-dresser at a Christmas party?
I have worn a dress before.
Wasn't at a Christmas party, though.
No.
Then you are nothing like Bill.
I do have breakdowns like Bill, though.
We all do.
Good old Bill. The person that keeps us knowing that we're human.
I think I'm more like Dale. If you mix Bill with Dale, that's pretty much what I am.
Yeah. I don't know which one I am. I guess if you mix Bill with Bobby, that's what I am.
Technically, they're related.
You know, off the books, cock up. But I just feel so sad they left Bill. I mean, he had a couple. couple of good chances in relationships, like when he dated the mayor or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
He should have stuck with her, man.
At least they ended on good terms.
But his ex had to come and jack it all up for him.
Yeah.
And, if he wasn't so desperate, he could have gotten with that chick at Christmas time whenever
Yeah.
he bought that scene with her kids.
Well, who knows, man? Maybe one day the guy will make another series.
They need to make Bill have a wife. Bill deserves to be happy, too.
I mean, they made a remake of Beavis and Butthead. Why not make a continuation of King of the Hill?
They need to. I mean, we already know what happens to Hank when he gets older.
What happens to Hank when he gets older?
Wasn't he the inspiration to that one guy off of Beavis and Butthead?
Oh, yeah.
That's supposed to be Hank when he's older, when he's an old man.
Nah, man. He's just based off that character.
Oh, come on. That's Hank. That's the same voice actor and everything.
Yeah, I know it's the same voice actor.
That is Hank when he is older. You can't tell me it's not Hank.
Okay, well, what happened to Peggy?
She died.
Just like in that creepypasta.
Oh
my god. It all makes sense. It's the Illuminati! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I mean, think about it. The high school that Beavis and Butthead go to, look exactly like the high school.
Yeah, but it's a Tom Landry Middle School.
Yeah.
Are they even in Texas?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, remember in the episode where Bobby goes to high school?
Oh,
that
yeah.
building, the entrance to that building looks almost identical to the one that off of Beavis and Butthead to their school. Like, they got the same steps.
Well, what happened to Bobby?
Well, Bobby's grown up. He's got his own family.
Okay, well, what happened to Luann? She practically lived across the street.
No, remember, she got with that. Remember, she got with that redneck guy.
Yeah, and they moved into the house that was almost exactly across the street with the pool.
Yeah, well, she doesn't live there no more.
All right, well, what happened to Dale, Bill, and Boomhauer?
Oh, come on. We all know what happened to Dale.
Yeah, he probably gets picked up by the government.
And Boomhauer's the one to do it. And then his government official thing is over. And
Well, what happened to Bill?
He committed suicide.
Oh, damn, dude. Oh, you want him to get a woman, but then you say he commits suicide. What the fuck?
Hey, it's not my fault. I wasn't the one who didn't give him a woman. Blame the people who made it.
I blame Matt Groening.
He should have given Bill a woman.
Dude, Matt Groening is the creator of The Simpsons.
He needs to give Bill a woman. They need to make...
Wait, so the creator of The Simpsons needs to get Bill a wife?
Yes, they need to make a King of the Hill movie where somewhere in it Bill gets married for some damn reason.
Why didn't they make a King of the Hill movie?
They should have. It would have done well.
It would have, especially when it was in its prime.
Alright, it's still a very highly seated TV show. It's on like every night.
Yeah, if it weren't for Adult Swim, young people wouldn't even know what King of the Hill was.
But dude, that's a whole new generation to watch every episode.
You know they made King of the Hill action figures.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of want some.
Me too. I really want them to make another season of King of the Hill.
Yeah, dude. Like, I want to know what happened after that. You know, they're grilling, they're happy, they finally have something in common.
I mean, yes, they got something in common.
All the neighbors came together, everyone was happy, no one was fighting. Even Khan was happy.
Bill didn't get a woman. Bill needs a woman. They need to make at least a movie, like after that.
Or at least a scene in the new Beavis and Butthead. You see Bill in the background with some chick.
I would be satisfied with that. I would definitely be satisfied as long as you see Bill married somewhere in that world. I'm okay.
You know, Hank's address is a real address.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You can, if you find his address in the show, which they say it plenty of times. I just can't remember it right now, but it's a real address in Texas that you can send mail to.
Oh. I would love to see that. I'd love to go to that address. I wonder what the voice actor for Hank Hill looks like.
I think the creator of the show is the voice of Hank.
Whoa! I'm going to kick your ass.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, dude. The creator of the show, I'm pretty sure he's the voice of Hank.
Oh, man. In the episode I really hated was whenever Bobby fell for that vegan girl.
Oh, yeah.
14-year-old vegan girl.
Then he eats that giant steak and starts throwing up.
Yeah, revenge. She was such a little player. I was like that little freaking hoe. Strung him along like that. What a whore. Not fair to Bobby.
Can you believe Bill stole the couch at the end of the episode?
Do what?
Bill had stolen the couch at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's in his apartment. And yet they always go in his apartment and never realize that that's the couch. Somehow they all magically forget what that couch looks like.
Yeah.
There's a few plot hole errors in there. What about the episode when they're teenagers and they steal Boomhauer's car?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. I'm going to have to research all this stuff now, man. What's another good TV show that...
Absolutely nothing. After the 90s, there were no good TV shows.
Yeah, I mean, I also liked that 70s show. I was a big fan of that.
Fuck it, it was before the 90s. It doesn't count.
It was recorded in the 90s.
It still takes place in the 70s. It doesn't count.
It was technically a 90s TV show.
You know, originally they were going to do another show called The 80s Show, but it got canceled, I think.
They did do it for the first season.
Yeah, but I can't find any footage of it anywhere.
Oh, I have the first season on my computer.
You have the first seasons of that 80s show?
Yeah.
Shit.
The only season. And let me tell you something. There is a reason it doesn't have a season 2. It is horrid. It is nothing like that 70s show at all. People were so disappointed. I was reading reviews. Like, it got such a negative response that they didn't even show the season finale on the TV. It was canceled way before then. Like, it was that horrible because people were expecting it to be made kind of like that 70s show, but they went in a whole new direction with it. It was made like a sitcom instead of like a, like the way that 70s show did it.
Just like Master of Disguise.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good in its own sense, but in comparison to that 70s show, it's boring.
I'm still eating cornflakes.
And just so you know, you can find the episodes literally on YouTube. Just type in That 80s Show, Season 1, Episode 1, and it'll pop up. I kid you not.
Dude, sometimes I like to go on to YouTube and I just type in episode pilot, and I look at all the pilots of shows that only got pilots. Like, there was like this anime show. It was going to be on Nickelodeon. It got a pilot. It was never aired. It was like in an anime style, and it would have been aired during that time where anime was really blowing up.
Yeah.
And it would have done really good if they had shown it, I think. I can't even remember the name of it. But if they had shown it back then, it would have done great. Because anime was blowing up and people were just eating it up.
Dude, I still love anime to this day. I'm never going to not love anime. You know, anime to me, I love watching, like, my favorite anime by far, my top 3 is Afro Samurai. What's it? Fate Stay Night. And a third one was just left my mind. So I took a Klonopin like an hour ago, and I've just been like phasing.
My favorite anime is King of the Hill.
That's, if that can be counted, that's fine.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
What?
What's wrong with you?
Where does no.
Technically, it's 5 in the morning right now while we're filming.
It is not 5 in the morning.
It is 5 a.m., dude.
What the fuck? I want to eat some cereal now. I'm gonna go eat some cereal.
Alright, dude, I'll go entertain the people before you get back, man.
And if you're still watching this, what the hell's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding.
Man, you've been jacking off a long fucking time.
You better be using a lot of lube or your dick's gonna be really sore.
Pretty sure your mom's walked in on you at least twice by now.
Man,
Honey, what's that weird sound coming from your room? Oh my god.
How long are we gonna make this podcast? How long is this podcast going on for?
1 hour and 27 minutes.
Oh god, I think we should probably end it soon.
I don't know, man. We'll see if we can make a 6-hour podcast.
No way. There's no way.
Why not, man? We ramble on like old men.
Okay, I would say it would be possible if we started whenever we first got on Skype. But I took a Klonopin and my brain is slowly starting to slow down. Eventually, it's going to get to me just drooling, and you can hear the drool hitting my stomach. That's what it's going to get to in like the next hour. It's like, oh, 32, 33, 33 drops of drool. All right. And this has been a completely random spoilers, whole bunch of randomness, which is good. I like random.
Dumbledore dies.
Dumbledore dies, and they replace the headmaster.
They replace him with Snoop Dogg.
Because the original one dies before the ending of the film. Before the filming is done. Spoiler
alert, the Twilight movies fucking suck.
I don't think that's a spoiler. Everybody knows they suck. And a spoiler alert, if you think the Twilight movies are good, you're either a 14-year-old girl or a 50-year-old man.
Or a really desperate house mother.
Yes, a very, very desperate house mother.
You know, there's only one way they could have made Twilight worse.
What's that?
If Justin Bieber played the main vampire.
Oh god, if he would have played the main vampire and people still would have gone and watched it, I would seriously have killed myself. I don't want to live in a world like that.
You know, honestly, dude, I read today that they're going to do another movie. And the guy playing the main guy doesn't want to do it because he doesn't give a fuck about the movies. He fucking hates them.
Well, good for him. I like that guy. You know what? He's a good guy in my book.
You know, I read in an interview he did that he literally only thought of the movie as a paycheck.
Yeah, I was watching some interviews.
In fact, he fucking hates the movie. He said he'd never watch it again.
Good for him. That's a man I can get.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for him after that day, because at first I hated him, but then I realized he fucking hates the movies as much as I do, and he's like, alright, he's alright.
I'm like, you know what? Maybe this guy's not so bad.
But in all seriousness, they're doing another movie, and Justin Bieber is going to be playing the main guy now.
Bullshit.
Yeah, dude. She's writing a new book with new characters, and he's gonna be playing the main character.
Lies.
I fucking swear to you, man. I swear on my fucking cornflakes.
You know what? I'm gonna be swearing on my... What am I eating here? Fruit Loops.
Why are we both eating cereal at 5 in the morning?
Because I am hungry.
Do you even have milk in yours?
I'm getting ready to have milk in mine. Yeah. Oh my god, they smell so good.
I don't have any milk in my cornflakes.
Okay. That Cleveland show's on. Speaking of that Cleveland show, he finally went back to Quahog.
Yep.
He's no longer having his own show. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, but since he went back to Quahog, does the rest of the family go with him, or is he just by himself now?
Oh, the whole family went back.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, they're completely back in Quahog for good, from what I've seen.
Maybe Milo and Stewie can get into some trouble.
I was really hoping to see some action between them. Like, I think they would make a really good duo of causing mayhem. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how they intertwine the new characters in with the Family Guy.
Hey, you know when they killed off Brian?
Oh yeah, God, I was so pissed.
You remember the other dog they adopted?
Uh-huh.
You think we'll ever see him again?
Well, to be honest,
Because I kind of started to like him.
they give you a hint of what happens, remember? He's like, well, I guess I'm going back to the military guy. Like,
Nah, dude, he went back to the pet store because his owner died and they threw him in that pet store.
he was probably put to sleep.
Oh, God. Because I actually started to kind of like him. Like, why couldn't
Me
they just
too.
keep... Why couldn't they keep both characters? Why couldn't Stewie come up and be like, hey, I don't know... You don't know me, but I know you from an alternate timeline where we adopted you. I'm adopting you right now. This is my other dog, Brian.
Honestly, I was so pissed when they killed off Brian that I went on strike to Family Guy. I actually wrote a bad review and everything. I did everything that I could.
Hey, at least you're not that one guy who got an R.I.P. Brian tattoo on his arm. How pissed off do you think that guy was?
And then a week later, they bring Brian back, and he's like, God damn it.
But I kind of felt bad for the other dog, dude. I missed Brian, and I was still kind of pissed off about it, but I kind of started to like the new one.
Like, how long... They had Brian killed off for a few episodes, too. I think it was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, long enough for me to be like, damn, he's really gone. I was pissed, man. I stopped watching Family Guy after that.
How long is it before you found out that Brian came back?
Oh, I remember seeing a news article about how they're bringing Brian back, and I was like, what? What?
And people thought it was because they were fucking fucking protesting and shit. That was funny. Like, it literally takes 6 months to make an episode.
Yeah. I mean, it's not because of protest. They were planning to bring him back anyways. You know?
Yeah.
Still good, though.
I've got a riddle for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's green and green at the same time?
Green and green at the same time.
Yep.
What
is green and green at the same time?
Something that's green. I have no idea what.
Leprechaun vomit.
Oh, God. I wish I knew where this remote was.
Huh?
Okay, but... Oh, for the TV. Oh, here it is. Your leprechaun vomit. But I can't wait to see now that Cleveland's back. I know the wives originally hated each other like crazy.
No, dude, as soon as they met, they were like hanging out and drinking and shit.
No, they were, whenever they moved back to Quahog, they got in a huge fight.
Oh, I didn't see that. Again, no
And
TV.
then they banned each other from seeing each other and blah 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 blah. And I can't wait to see the new stuff they're going to come back with. And Quagmire's just loving it. He's like, yeah, look, he's not even saying anything.
It's weird to know that Quagmire is 60 years old.
Oh yeah, he's an old mofo.
Well, it's what they say, man. You're only as old as the women you feel.
I guess that means I'm 19.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but then it was gonna sound really creepy.
Damn, this is some good cereal.
Right about now, I'm feeling Mall Santa.
Fruit Loops. But I do think we should end the podcast though, because yeah.
Do you think anyone's still listening at this point?
Maybe not. I don't
I've got
know.
an idea. Okay, if anyone is still listening at this point, down in the comments section, put hashtag I'm still listening, and that'll let us know that you made it this far.
And if you do that, then you have earned the right to join us in our video game shenanigans. You can be a special guest in a video game or podcast of your choice.
Dude, I don't know if we should do that. What if like 200 people do it?
Nope, only the first person that does it.
Alright, so the first person who does it. Hashtag I'm still listening.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I think they earned the right. We've done spoiled half the shit they might want to watch.
Yeah, they earn the right. They should be in a podcast or play a video game with us or something. They earn the right. But
Krusty Love will come to your house and tell you to fuck off.
And I'll tell you why they call me Krusty Loves.
Oh my god, why do they call you Krusty Loves?
Oh, we'll save that for another episode.
Oh god. I already can't get rid of these mental scars.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Alright, well anyway, I'm Casket King.
And I'm Krusty Loves.
And this has been our podcast.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.